What's going on, everybody? Before we get started, I just wanted to say thank y'all for all of the love and support that y'all have shown this channel. I can't believe I've hit 3,000 subscribers, but as promised, we have hit 3K, so I've got a special Q&A video for y'all. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, now for those of y'all who are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, join the TVP fam. I had a post sometime last week once we hit 3,000 subscribers where I told all of y'all to drop y'all questions for this Q&A that was up and coming. Just because I know I get tons of questions about various things pertaining to Vegas and the channel and a lot of other things. So I just wanted to have a direct conversation with my subscribers and the TVP fam. So I've got screenshots of all of the comments between my social media and YouTube and all of that so that I can answer y'all questions. First question is, do you always use the same site to book or just look around for the best deal? That's a really good question. The Vegas Paradise is my reservations and review company. So I do book majority of my rooms through my site to support my business, and you all should do the same. Go to thevegasparadise.com for the best deals in Vegas. But what I do is I do look around on other travel sites just to see what the rates are for a particular room, and then normally my site will be lower, and if not, I'll just have my reservations team price match if they can't get the rates for a lower rate, and I book through there. All your videos are mainly on Strip or Fremont. Do you venture off Strip? I've actually done a couple of videos at Rio, done some rooms at Palms. I did a room at Hard Rock, and I've got a couple, or I think I did one or two at the Signature. But most of the tourists or people who are visiting Vegas, they look for rooms on the Strip, so I try to focus my videos toward that. And while you keep looking at yourself in the mirror, I gotta say something funny. Enjoy your content, bro. Congrats. Appreciate you, Big Ant, man. You've been around since under 100 subs, so greatly appreciate your support. Truth be told, I try to dodge those mirrors, man. I'm not really a photo or picture person, but you know, I know some people who love the mirror, so it's fortunate for them they get to see what it would look like with a body in the mirror. But yeah, truth be told, I really try to dodge the mirrors in the videos, but sometimes it's just inevitable. When did you first decide to start making Vegas review videos? Love the content, bro. Keep it up and go do. Hey, first of all, I saw this comment. That's exactly why I'm wearing this hat. It's Tar Heel Nation, man. I don't want that to ever be questioned by anybody. But I started making Vegas videos, I want to say like 2014 was when I first started doing it, but they were completely horrible and trash. I refused to put it out there, but 2015 is when I would say that I actually started taking it serious. Because I was not familiar with marketing or anything when I started my Vegas Paradise company. And I realized how powerful YouTube was. So I actually started filming in 2015, learning how to do editing because I do all of the editing, install all of that myself. And I was scared. I ain't even gonna lie, I was honest and nervous. I didn't want to be cyber bullied. I didn't want to have deal with a whole bunch of hate because I was new to the video thing. But 2016 was when I post my first video. I think it was sometime in April. But 2015 was when I really started filming reviews, and I did it as marketing for my company. So that's what made me start posting on YouTube. So that was a good question. Do you play any of the My Vegas games? If so, do you use the rewards? I personally don't play the My Vegas games, but I do know people who do play the games. I know a couple of people who reward like buffet comps, so I know the comps are real. I don't know all of the details of what games will be played, but I know a couple of people have also received comp rooms from the thing, so I'm not really sure how the app works. I don't really use it myself, but if it's something you're thinking about doing, I do know people who do play the My Vegas rewards, and they have received comps from them. Where is the best place for a steak? Price doesn't matter. It's a good question. It's a lot of steak houses. I'm cheap. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I'm really cheap. I don't like to spend money unless it's on myself. But me personally, I think the best steak I've had, I went to Top of the World. It's at the Stratosphere. I'm not saying this is the best place to get a steak. I'm just speaking on my personal opinion. But they had a chef special of the day. It was a porterhouse, and it was absolutely fire. Top of the World, it's like 900 feet in the air. It rotates around every hour. So it's something y'all should check out. But that's the best steak I've ever had in Vegas, but I'm pretty sure it's not the best steakhouse. There are a few places on Fremont Street that have gotten a lot of reviews, but that's the best place that I personally have had a steak in Vegas. Do you always pay for the rooms you review, or are they comped? If so, how much have you spent on review rooms to date? Man, I get asked this question all the time. I'm not gonna discuss financials because that's just something I keep to myself. But 99% of the time I do pay for the rooms. I do gamble a little bit, so I have like the M Life and Total Rewards cards. So a couple of the rooms on the channel have been comped, but 99% of the time I do pay for the rooms. And how much have I spent? Man, a lot. I've spent a lot, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. But I do book all of my rooms, or I book 99% of my rooms through my site because it's my company. But if there's like a site only deal somewhere that like the hotels are running, then I'll book through them. But yeah, I've spent a lot of money on rooms. Which would you choose to stay in, Vdara or Bellagio? Vdara all day, man. Vdara is an all-suite hotel. I feel like it's one of the most underrated hotels in Vegas. They're literally right beside each other. You can literally walk through Vdara into Bellagio. But if I had to choose just base room to base room, I would take the studio suite at Vdara over the King room. I believe it's the Resort King room at Bellagio. I would stay at Vdara every day, 10 out of 10 times. Which hotel for you in Las Vegas was the worst ever? Man, that's a good question. I would say it would be a three-way tie. I would say Excalibur, Circus, and Hooters. I want to say Excalibur. I'm just not a fan of Excalibur at all. Yeah, I would go Excalibur, Circus, and Hooters. Those would be the worst hotels I've stayed at in Vegas. Has anyone bought the Cosmo yet? No, not to my knowledge. I think it's still up for sale. It's like $3 billion or something crazy like that, where only a select few people can even bid on it. But it's still up for sale to my knowledge. I don't think anyone's bought it yet, but there are some buyers that are still looking to buy the hotel. What's going on at the old Harley Davidson cafe location? I have no idea. That's a really good question. All right, now shout out to Skidit Liddy. I don't know who you are, but man, you spam my YouTube channel to the point where YouTube really thought I had somebody flagging my comment section. But I'm gonna go through a couple of questions you posted. Shout out to you for dropping your question so quick when I posted on YouTube. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any posts. Who has the best pool out of all the hotels? It's a real good question. It's a real good question. I think if I had to say the pool that I like the best, I would say at like Venetian or Palazzo and Caesar's Palace. Like I like the pools at Caesar's Palace, but I also like the pools at Venetian and Palazzo. Favorite place to gamble, slots specifically? I don't play slots. I can't answer that question. But the people who do play slots that I know, for some reason they like to play on Fremont Street. So I would say go to Fremont Street and go play at those casinos. I'm a craps player. I like roulette. I like blackjack. So for slots, I would say go downtown to Fremont Street, but that's not my game, so I don't want to give you any wrong information. Hey man, what's your favorite food places in Vegas? Good daytime places to go for drinks. Favorite food places, I like Secret Pizza at Cosmo. I'm a fan of Wahlburgers. And Top of the World, like I said, I've been there a couple of times. It's kind of like not really popular, I guess, because I don't really hear a lot of people talk about it. But I think it's a great dining experience. It's upscale, and it's 900 feet in the air. The restaurant rotates every hour, so you get like a full view of Vegas. That's like one of my favorite restaurants. Good places to go for drinks, anywhere on the Vegas Strip, man. There's a couple places that always have like 2-for-1 drink specials. There's a couple bars outside of Bally's, right in front of Wahlburgers. They'll always offer like 2-for-1 specials, but it's Vegas. If you got a bar, get a drink there. Which Vegas buffet is your most favorite? I don't know, is it Bacchino? I'm not really sure how to properly pronounce it, but the buffet at Caesar's Palace, that's my favorite buffet. Where the clubs at? What? At the hotels on the Strip. What's the best way to do Vegas as a single solo female traveler? That's a good question. Me personally, I wouldn't encourage females to go to Vegas by themselves, but if you outgoing and have that type of personality, salute to you, I respect that. The best way to do it, I would say the same thing for guys, honestly. do a party bus or a club crawl. And the reason I say that is because I go out and party by myself in Vegas a lot. And if you do the party bus or the club crawl tours, like they're gonna pair you with a group. So I'm pretty sure there's someone in the group that you'll connect with or click with, or certain groups that you'll just vibe with. You can just hang out with them for the rest of the night. So you get to go to different clubs and different bars, and you'll have a good time. So being by yourself, you'll join a group of people, then you won't be by yourself no more, and you had a good time. It's a pro tip from me. So if you do that, give me a shout out. What's the best, easiest, and most cost-effective way for females to get into a club? Ladies, Vegas, y'all own Vegas. I mean, y'all pretty much can go to Vegas, get everywhere. You get in everywhere for free. Showing up at 8 and standing in line for hours just to be there before they open can't be it, especially when in heels. Huh? As I said, if y'all need a promoter, or if you need help with guest list or any other thing with Vegas, as far as pool parties and nightclub goes, hit me up on Instagram. I've got my nightclub information on there. You can shoot me a text. You can also send me an email, slide in my DMs if you feel the need to do so. Women can get into Vegas for free. I don't know a woman that's ever paid to get into any club in Vegas any night. The best way to do Vegas as a female, or the easiest and most efficient way, is to just show up in Vegas and hit me up. I'll get you on the guest list. You'll never pay to get into a club. Do you get discounts for your hotel stays? Yes, I can get discounted rates. Just send me an email if you find it cheaper online anywhere. We can price match it. I'll reach out to my reservations team, and we'll for sure price match it if we don't have it cheaper. And normally they can work some magic on the back end to see if they can find some type of discounts for you. But to answer your question, yes, I can get discounts on hotels. Just depends on what the current rates are and when they are. Are you originally from Vegas? No, I am not. I am from North Carolina, proud Tar Heel fan. And I live in California. A lot of people think I live in Las Vegas. I do not live in Vegas. I just travel to Vegas all the time. Best thing to do on a budget for free or slash free. Best thing to do for free on a budget is walk the strip and explore the hotels. It'll kill a lot of time and you'll learn a lot of things. Are any of the promoters that pre-sale club tickets reputable? I know there are a lot of frauds and scammers. Absolutely. I'm close with a lot of promoters. Hit me up on Instagram, send me an email. I'll connect you with promoters who will take care of you. But there are some that are reputable. There are some that are sketchy. Is the MGM Grand a good hotel for first timers in Vegas? MGM Grand is a good hotel for anybody at any time. How many takes do you do a vid? How long, the edit, and any bloopers? But for room tours, I say about 2 to 3 hours, and then for any other video like something like this, anywhere between 5 and 10 hours. All-time best room slash hotel in Vegas you have had? Man, I had to think about this when I saw this question. That's a really good question. I would say the best room I stayed in Vegas was the Skyline Terrace Suite video that I posted back in January. The runner-up was the Palazzo Media Suite, or the Lago Media Suite at Palazzo. But for sure, the Skyline Terrace Suite at MGM Grand. Any success with the $20 sandwich? And if so, where and what was the upgrade? Keep it up, great channel. Appreciate the support, Jared R. Me personally, I've never done the $20 sandwich because normally I book whatever room I'm trying to stay in. I do know some people, I've told people about a $20 trick. I know a lot of people who've done it and have had success, but me personally, that's just something I would be real cautious about, because, you know, if the front desk rep were to get caught, I don't want nothing to do with that. But the truth be told, if you're friendly with the people at the front desk, like if you just be polite when you check in, just ask how they're doing, they'll give you some type of upgrade. Like typically when I check in, I'll normally ask them if they can put me on the high floor, or ask them if they have any like strip view rooms available or anything like that. So honestly, if you're just nice with them and polite and not being rude when you check in, they'll typically look out for you if you just ask them what you want. The worst they'll say is no, but typically they'll give you something. Worst hotel room you have ever stayed at Vegas? Probably the room at Excalibur. Which Las Vegas resorts and casinos do you think need upgrades? Doesn't have to be limited to the strip. Excalibur for sure. Like, I'm sorry, Excalibur, I don't hate y'all. I mean, I know some reps from Vegas be watching my reviews. Like, I don't hate Excalibur. If you want to stay there, go ahead. I'm just speaking to me personally. Like, Excalibur could use a ton of upgrades, especially around the casino and their rooms could use some remodels. Circus definitely could use a facelift, but I would say Excalibur and Circus definitely could use some renovations. Is it worth going to a nightclub by yourself? Yeah, I kind of touched on this earlier. I've gone to a nightclub by myself, but it's Vegas. Like, people go to Vegas just to party and have a good time. So most of the people is drunk and intoxicated, so you know, if they find out you by themselves, they can be like, hey man, come party with us. You know, I get it all the time. So absolutely it's worth partying by yourself. Where's the best place to go, not nightclubs, just to see eye candy and chat to local beauties? I'm not gonna blow up a lot of the local spots because I don't want them mad at me talking about why you send all of these tourists to the local spots. But there's eye candy everywhere in Vegas. Just go walk the strip, go to a hotel pool, go to a pool party. But you did say not clubs, so just walk the strip, walk through the hotels, you'll see eye candy all over the place. But if you want to party with some local beauties, go to Gold Spike downtown, Fremont Street. It's a cool place to hang out. And you'll typically run into some local beauties there. How's the food at the Black Bear Diner? It's okay, nothing that I would brag about, but it's cool. Thinking of renting a car when I visit Las Vegas. Is there a particular time of day when the traffic is good, and when is it really bad to drive on the strip? I would never recommend nobody driving on the strip in Vegas because the strip is crazy and it is reckless. I guess the best time of the day would be during the week, during the day. I would say avoid driving on the strip as much as possible because the strip is crazy. So if you've never been to Vegas, like, I would hate for you to learn the hard way. Especially stay away at night. Do not drive on the strip at night. Like, that for sure is a no-no. Have you ever gone to any of the spas at the resorts? If yes, what is the favorite? No, I've never been to a spa. I'm not really a spa person. But I know a lot of females who have been to the spa of Adara and they absolutely rave about it. Okay, I saw this comment. Geez mama, shout out to you for posting 10 questions is one. So I'm gonna try to run through this as fast as possible. Number one, are the grasshoppers gone? Yeah, I believe the grasshoppers are gone. Is October a busy month for Vegas? Is the weather okay, or what about February? Normally in October is the end of pool party season. So if you're looking to hit the pool parties before the season closes, you'll definitely, that normally ends in October, and then at the end of October is Halloween weekend. So I guess you could say it's pretty busy. It's not as hot as it is in the summers. It is tolerable and enjoyable. So if you think about going in October, definitely good to go. February slower. Super Bowl weekend is in February, but outside of that, February is pretty slow. So that's my take on February. But I would recommend going in October. It's a good time to be in Vegas. When will you do a best affordable eats video? Yes, I've been had this request for years. Again, I'm not a foodie. I'm so sorry, y'all. But I have started to try new places, which is why I'm gonna start this TVP Eat series. So we'll do restaurant reviews together so y'all can see for yourself not only where to go, but if it's someplace you would wanna go or not. Have you ever redeemed a My Vegas Rewards game? No, but I know people who have, as I discussed earlier. So if you're thinking about trying it and doing it, it does work. Will you ever do a video on your ideal night in Vegas within a reasonable budget, not exploding the bank? I'm gonna start doing vlogs. I have done a vlog before, or I've done one vlog, the Sundance helicopter tour. Pop that up if y'all haven't seen it. That's something that's been highly requested that I'm actually working on, and I'm gonna start doing vlogs going forward. Will you ever try the $20 gamble thing on a room upgrade and do a video on it? I will never do it. Let me never say never. It is highly unlikely that I will do a video on that because I don't want to have the bad luck of getting somebody on the front desk in trouble. It 100% works. I know someone, just to be specific because it was asked about it earlier, I know someone who booked the luxury king suite at Venetian. I'll put a pop-up because I have a video of that room. Did the $20 trick. They were actually upgraded to the Venetian Piazza suite, which I also have a video of, and I will pop that up above as well. But that was a major upgrade because you talk about a room that's like in the hundreds a night to the room that's like $300 or $400 a night. Do you ever go to the strippers? Do I go to strip clubs? Honestly, nah, not no more. I used to be into the strip club thing. I've never really been impressed with strippers. That's just me personally. I don't like the tease thing, especially get paid to be teased. But I will go to strip clubs. Like if it's for an occasion, like if it's a bachelor party or a birthday party or something like that, I'll go to a strip club. But something that I would do on the regular, nah, it's not my thing. Popular strip club, Sapphire is the world's biggest strip club. I've got connections there. I can get you free limo, free entry. Hit me up in my email. There and Spearmint Rhino is popular. But I know Sapphire is the most popular strip club that everyone likes to go to. All right, last but not least, what is your favorite hotel in Vegas? What is the best hotel in Vegas? The most popular question is always asked. Roll the clip. The Cosmo and the Aria are my 1A, 1B. I love them both equally. Aria is my favorite hotel in Las Vegas. Cosmo's 1B, only because they have balconies. But if I had to pick one, if I can't have a tie, 1A, 1B is Aria. But if I had to pick one, I would say Aria. Aria is my favorite hotel in Vegas. And that's gonna do it for this Q&A. Thank y'all again so much for the support. Let's get to 5K subscribers by December 1st. If y'all get me in this channel to 5,000 subs, we'll do a 2-night giveaway, and I'll throw in a special incentive with that giveaway. But I appreciate all the support, man. Like, I still can't believe I'm at 3,000 subscribers. I don't know how to express my gratitude other than just say thank y'all. Y'all really amazing. Y'all support means a lot. And that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. Let's get 500 likes. Why not? Make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, thanks for watching.